In this video, we'll be taking a look at one NBA game happening on November 14, 2024, and providing you with a free team pick and total pick for this game. So 2 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on this one NBA game after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Dallas Mavericks versus Utah Jazz. For the second time this season, the Dallas Mavericks and Utah Jazz are set to face off, this time on the Jazz's home court in Salt Lake City. Dallas, currently holding a 5-6 straight-up record and a 4-6-1 record against the spread, arrives on a 3-game losing streak. Their most recent outing was a close 120-117 loss against the Golden State Warriors on Tuesday, where they covered the spread as +2.5-point underdogs. Meanwhile, the Utah Jazz, sitting at 2-8 straight up and 4-6 against the spread, also suffered a defeat on Tuesday, losing 120-112 to the Phoenix Suns at home as +5.5 underdogs. The Mavericks are going through a rough patch, having dropped 4 of their last 5 games. They're hoping to turn things around after a narrow loss to the Warriors, where they came up short by just 3 points. Luka Doncic led the Mavericks charge, scoring 31 points, grabbing 8 rebounds, dishing out 6 assists, and snagging 3 steals. Klay Thompson contributed by hitting 6 3-pointers to end with 22 points, while Kyrie Irving added 21 points and 6 assists. Daniel Gafford also played efficiently, scoring 15 points on a remarkable 7 of 8 shooting from the field. As a team, Dallas shot a strong 52% from the field and won 1 of 3-4 from 3-point range. They seemed poised for a win as they led by 7 points late in the 4th quarter, but the Warriors stormed back, outscoring the Mavericks 15-5 in the last 3:51, led by Stephen Curry's clutch performance. The Utah Jazz, on the other hand, have struggled mightily to find their rhythm this season, losing 8 of their first 10 games. They're aiming for a rebound performance after falling to a depleted Phoenix Suns squad in a 120-112 home loss on Tuesday. John Collins led the Jazz with an impressive 29 points, along with 10 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals. Kyle Filipowski contributed 18 points, Lauri Markkanen added 17 points and 5 assists, and Jordan Clarkson chipped in with 16 points and 8 assists. As a team, the Jazz shot 48% from the field and made 15 of their 38 attempts from beyond the arc, but they faced an uphill battle after allowing Phoenix to score a staggering 64 points in the first half. Utah trailed by as many as 18 points before a strong 4th quarter helped them reduce the final margin to single digits. Dallas will still be missing Dante Exum and P.J. Washington due to injuries, while the Jazz will be without Jason Preston and Walker Kessler. The Mavericks have had a tough start to the season and are desperate for a win to break their 3-game skid. The Jazz, who started their season ice cold and plagued by injuries, have seen improvement with key players returning to the lineup, winning 2 of their last 4 games. When these 2 teams met at the end of October, Dallas won 110-102 at home as 12-point favorites. In that game, Utah shot just 37% from the field and matched Dallas on rebounds with 50 each, a critical area the Jazz need to dominate to secure a win this time around. If Kessler remains sidelined, Utah's rebounding struggles could intensify. This matchup presents an opportunity for Dallas to reset their season's momentum. Notably, the Mavericks shot only 45.2% in their previous win against Utah, so they may look for a more efficient performance. Luka Doncic had a season-low 15 points in that game and will likely aim for a stronger showing. Dallas holds a 4-1 straight-up and 3-2 against the spread record over the last 5 games against Utah. While it's challenging to justify the Mavericks as heavy favorites given their inconsistent season and recent 3-game losing streak, their roster holds the potential to turn things around quickly. The Jazz are performing below average on both offense and defense and have failed to cover the spread in 5 of their last 7 games. Betting on the Jazz remains unconvincing. Armed with superior offensive talent, the Dallas Mavericks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. In their first meeting this season, the Mavericks and Jazz combined for 212 points, coming in well below the 232-point total total set by bookmakers. The Jazz enter this game with one of the weakest offenses in the league and, despite recent improvements, have not scored more than 112 points in their last 3 games. They have been held under 100 points 3 times already this season. Dallas's offense has been respectable lately, yet they've also scored under 115 points in 5 games so far. Utah had a relatively effective defensive strategy against Dallas in their last matchup, limiting the Mavericks to 45.2% shooting. With Utah ranking 19th in the league in possessions per game and Dallas ranking 24th, this game isn't expected to be fast-paced. Historically, the under has been a reliable play in matchups between Dallas and Utah, hitting in 8 of their last 10 meetings, including 5 of the last 6. Utah benefited from scoring 20 points off Dallas turnovers and another 20 points at the free throw line in the previous game, but it's unlikely they'll replicate that success. The Mavericks will be eager to shore up their defense after a lackluster showing against Golden State. Although both teams rank in the top 10 in pace, Dallas's defense forces its opponents to work, averaging 14.9 seconds per defensive possession, the 3rd longest in the NBA this season. The Jazz also take their time on offense, averaging 15 seconds per possession, the 4th longest in the league. While Dallas is likely to have a more effective offensive outing in this game, they should be in control and coast to a win in the 4th quarter. Given the factors at play, under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.